Maiko here with a quick entry for the Eastern Connecticut Sports Cards 1000 sub contest. I don't have much to show, it's kind of a mess, but I figure I'll show you what I can. Alright guys, everything I have is kind of a mess right now, kind of resorting and reorganizing a lot of stuff, so this isn't really a great view of all the stuff. But anyway, just down here in the basement, a bunch of supplies, packing supplies of course, top loaders, all that good stuff. Maybe some of you guys recognize some of these products here, just some, unopened little vintage wax stuff. You guys, we move upstairs here. It's kind of like a disaster movie. There's just stuff everywhere, just thrown every which way. Here's a box of autos, a bunch of TTMs that I actually haven't done videos for yet, and they'll be coming. Some Phillies sheets. Been actually getting into the binders, working on them. I'm currently working on a full 1981 through 2015 Phillies Topps team sets. My hope is to do 51 to 80 at some point as well, of course. They'll be a little tougher, and of course 2016 coming out. Just got stuff just piled all over the place. Look at all this nonsense. Look in the closet. Just boxes and boxes and boxes of cards. All stuff I have to go through. Ripping through all sorts of stuff. I have more stuff thrown out in the garage as well. Like I said, just kind of a disaster area. Then you got the computer desk. Just cards everywhere. So, yeah, Mike, if you were looking for a nice, just beautiful video here, hopefully Gronk gets up in time for the Pats game next week. He's taking a beating there. Some TTMs I'm working on sending out, package for someone. So, yeah, it's kind of just a disaster zone at this point. But hopefully in the future, I can kind of show you some stuff when it's cleaned up and when some of the collection is put back together. All right, guys, and now that you've seen the semi-tour of the kind of messy collection storage stuff, it's now time for the card that means the most to me. And, there's just so many cards. There's so many just base cards from when I was a kid, and just players or cards that represent championships or great moments, just tons of them. Or great pulls and stuff like that. But the one I'm going with is actually a card I've shown off before, way back when in a video over a year ago. You'd have to go back in the archives to check that. But it is a Drew Bledsoe from Motion Vision. It's an insert that says Drew Guns One. Anyway, this is from back in the mid 90s. I want to say I think it was 96. So at that point, I was about 14 years old, and I was sick. I used to go to a weekly card show, not all the time, but fairly often with my dad, maybe every 2 weeks, something like that. Sometimes, every week, kind of depending on the part of the year and stuff. But I was sick. I couldn't go. And it was my birthday, and he went to the show and was checking out some stuff and bought a few packs of the Motion Vision because we were buying a lot of these at the time. They were, just state-of-the-art cards, beautiful cards. Only made them for a few years. They were a little expensive to produce, so I guess the company didn't make that much money. But they had inserts that had a back to them. Most of them were kind of clear. You could kind of see through them. And you got one insert per pack with, that had, instead of saying, the base card would say Drew Bledsoe. The insert says Drew Guns One. So you got one like this per box, one card per pack, and one every few cases you get autographs, and there are a few different players. So bought a couple packs. The first pack I ripped open, pulled the Drew Bledsoe insert, which was really awesome because growing up he was my favorite football player, and just happened that this one was actually also signed. So that was pretty special. There you go, you can see it. So it was a Drew Bledsoe autograph pull, just absolutely amazing. Birthday, sick. And such a tough pull. I mean, God, how many cases of this would you have to buy to get one of him? It was just awesome. It's just one of those moments you're just like, wow, is this real? And especially being young and stuff. So just, you know, I don't know what these cards go for now. I'm sure it's like a $40, $50 card, I would think, but it doesn't matter. I mean, if someone would say, I'll give you $100 for it, I'd be like, nah, it's all right. It's just one you want to keep forever because it has that sentimental value. It has that memory value. Plus, it has the fact that it is a really nice card. It is autographed by a player you idolized growing up. So, I mean, it has no specific value when you think of things like that. So, I just thought I would share this. And again, want to just congratulate Mr. Mike, Eastern Connecticut Sports Cards, on over 1,000 subscribers. Just awesome job. Obviously, we got both kind of started doing this, getting back into the hobby, it seems, and specifically getting involved on YouTube around the same time. And I love the videos. I enjoy watching them. It's one of those when I see them, like, new Eastern Connecticut sports card video. Put that on my list of things to do. Got to make sure I watch that one. So it definitely gives me something to look forward to. And obviously, you've been watching some of my videos as well, which is great. And we've chatted on Facebook and stuff. And the group breaks, I appreciate them as well. It's really nice to get involved in them. So, Mike, again, congratulations. And guys, thanks for watching. And I will talk to you guys next time. So, have a great one. And if you're not subscribed to Eastern Connecticut Sports Cards, right now, go subscribe. Guys, I'll talk to you next time. Have a great one.